Webo, many congratulations for achieving a double-digit rank in GATE Mechanical 2022. This is really a big achievement. I mean, in this GATE 2022 paper, uh, having such under 100 rank is really something for which you deserve an appreciation and a salute. So many congratulations. You have made your parents proud, and of course, I'm equally proud and equally happy for you. So how is everybody feeling at home?
Right now, everybody is feeling super happy, sir. And also, sir, thanks a lot. Actually, you played a major role in this, in my preparation, or be it in any phase. Like you played a really major role, sir. That is that I can't like how much ever I can thank you. That is that cannot be like I am speechless right now.
I can sense that in your speech that you are becoming emotional. It has been a journey together, and I remember uh, when you joined me, and we have been like last to last year, and we have been working hard together. But frankly speaking, it's your hard work and dedication, and you deserve a lot of appreciation. My best wishes are there with you. Wherever you go, may you always lead from the front, and may you always, become a light for others.
Thanks a
So
lot, sir.
let's start this interview session, because I'm pretty sure many learners would love to know and learn a lot of things from your achievement. So, where have you been schooled? I mean, where have been your schooling, and you've been born and brought up where? So, tell me about your childhood, basically.
I was born in Mysore, and I was there for first 3 years. Then I came to Bangalore. Then I completed my entire schooling in Bangalore. So this was
Okay.
my
And then what exactly motivated you for mechanical? I mean, you are in Bangalore, that's the Silicon Valley of India, and the environment there is for programmers and coders and all the software firms. So what really motivated you for mechanical, rather living in and having been spent most of your study life in Bangalore, you still chose mechanical? Why?
honestly speaking, for my 11th and 12th, I went to Bangalore for studies for 11th and 12th in hostel. So there, basically, it was completely isolated. So there, with that being in competition, and yeah, like the main thing which got mechanical engineering, or which was the which gave a lot of insights, is the subject physics, which really motivated me to take mechanical engineering. And I also understood that this branch has a lot of versatility when compared to other branches. And the main thing is physics, which I love the most.
So because you saw mechanical engineering connected mostly with mechanics and physics, so that motivated you. That's great. So which college have you done your mechanical engineering from?
In Bang,
Still doing, in fact.
yeah,
Huh.
in Bangalore, RV College of Engineering.
Okay, that's great. And so when did this thought of aspiring for GATE did it strike in your mind? I mean, what was the reason that you got attracted towards GATE, and why?
Actually, it's a long story, but I'll try to make it short. In like around 2019, during the year ends, actually my aim was to go abroad, like go to Germany, do my masters, study for exams like TOEFL and GRE, etc. But I used to simultaneously I used to take courses on NPTEL. Uh, when I used to take course on NPTEL, I couldn't find the solutions. For instance, I had taken a course on kinematics of mechanisms, like it was basically related to velocity and acceleration analysis. I like their questions were like very high level. I couldn't even understand anything, and their solutions was mainly based on constraint motion analysis, where they used a lot of geometrical parameters, which I didn't even get that into my mind. Later, I needed someone like who can give me some shortcuts here. Then like I used to search every day, like velocity mechanism. At one point, like I got score 100% marks in velocity and acceleration analysis. That was your special class. So I found then that day.
That was one of my first special classes on an academy.
Yeah, I still remember that day. Like you were like, there are 3 steps: step 1, step 2, step 3. Type 1, problem type 2, type 3. Then like problem was completed. Like it hardly took time to complete any problem from there onwards. From there, like slowly I got to know about you, sir. Like I got to know about the exam. I learned about this exam, and I was like, after learning from you, like in the initial days, then I wanted to study further, like very much in detail. So that's when I decided I want to do masters, and there is no better place than IITs and IIScs in India. So through GATE, that's when I decided to do my master.
When you are narrating this story, that quote is running in my mind, that when you're ready, Guru appears.
Yes, 100%.
And that has happened in your case,
Yeah.
because you are so curious to learn about velocity and constraint analysis. And that ultimately became a cause for you and me to get together in this. So that's how you basically got an spark in your mind.
Yes, sir.
So after that, like, how did you decide to join an Academy Plus?
I like after seeing your lectures, like without any much further doubt, I convinced my parents. Then I like within 2 weeks, I finally came into your mission, that is mission DDR. Like you added me to your group. Like then it was like the entire journey for 2 years. Like it was very much like I can't express it in words. Like each and every, like almost I remember each and every classes. Like it was fabulous journey. Like for instance, take an example of thermodynamics, like that Aya is equal to Gaia plus Ruka. That was fantastic. Then even you give me like repeat, like write down the statement in your language. Then you were saying in that one, like that was really like I said it in Kannada, you repeat it in Kannada. That was really like more like those memories. For example, strength of materials, either side is the concept. Like like
So,
seriously,
so you remember each and everything,
I
huh?
remember each and every.
Yes. So yes, it has been a roller coaster ride in mechanical. Nonetheless, I have equally enjoyed with all of you, and I'm so glad that you actually made it to double-digit rank. This really means a lot. That too in GATE 2022 paper, where many droppers who are preparing from last 2-3 years, even they have not been able to manage under 500 rank. You doing it with your college and coming under 100, again, you deserve a lot of appreciation. So, and for practice, what resources did you follow?
Like practice, most of them were happening in classes. Like for example, your strength, let us consider strength of materials. You used to solve more than like in shear and bending, we solved almost like 100, more than 100 problems. So that was first practice. Like there are 3 levels of practices. Like first level was in the class only, it used to happen. And even in, for example, we can consider production, where Rajiv sir also used to bring lot of questions into the class. Like he used to bring a lot of questions, and more, like he used to solve more conventional problems, and then he used to give MCQs. So like both production and design or thermal, everything, like all the practices, first phase practices happen in the class only. Later, the second stage was practice sheets, which were the best. Uh, like both yours and Rajiv sir's practice sheets you used to give every day. We used to solve it, and used to keep deadline also accordingly. So we used to solve practice sheets. Like obviously, if we solve around 60% only, that only gives a lot of confidence. If you solve 60% of your practice sheets, like we feel like okay, like we are going in right direction. So both the practice sheets really helped me a lot, yours and Rajiv sir.
Thank you. Thank you for saying this, because this year I'm facing a lot of challenge with this. That many students keep saying that, sir, many questions I'm not able to solve. Then I'm always like this, that even if you are able to solve 50% problems at in the first round, that's actually a pretty decent uh, achievement. So all the learners who are listening to this course, and those particularly who are following DDR batches, listen to this, that Webo is saying that even 60% problems solved in DPPs was actually a confidence boosting thing. So, and then you will have to build on that confidence.
Sure.
Webo, I must say you have been preparing for 2 years now. Last year also your score was decent. So there must have been some low phases in your preparation. How did you tackle that?
Obviously, like every day was not every day was not a great day for me. Like I used to have low days. Like some of the days, even if I sit and solve, I sit for solving problems, I couldn't even get even a single one of them. Like at that time, I used to feel low. Or for example, even from outside also, if something happens, like maybe like those things used to affect me. But the one again, Sarji, you said one thing, like beat a day which has both ups and downs. Like you let it be you let it go to your lowest level, let it come down to your lowest level. Try to do something which will be beneficial for it, like which will help you to move forward. Let it be 5 minutes, let it be 10 minutes. Try to do something for that day. That thing I used to follow. Like when I used to follow, sometimes I used to stop studying only for that day. For example, like 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock only I used to stop studying because I used to feel low. Because it's 2 years, like it was very this one, sir. To sometimes we like it was very long, and sometimes I felt that why 2 years is 2 years is too much. Also, I felt like that's really too much. So that then slowly like you said that be it any type of day, just give even 5 minutes, like let it, like at least you progress, you keep moving forward. That thing I followed, Sunny. Your
Yes, even a 1% improvement matters. So that's great to hear. And again, all the learners who are listening to this session must learn from this, that the days when you feel low, then make a little bit of progress. It's not necessary that you make a lot of progress in a single day, but that little progress will ultimately add up and will become a big achievement, just like Webo has done. And Webo, so like regarding low phases, you tackled very well. One more problem, because you are a college going student,
yes,
and you are the second one whom I'm interviewing now. I have already interviewed Nikhil. He is also a college goer, and he has achieved All India rank 58. So I asked this question to him also, that many students keep complaining about that, sir, I can't manage preparation and college together. Sir, college assignment and then preparation, and then you are giving DPPs and you are saying ki solve them, and you are saying ki come to the class, otherwise how will you achieve a rank? So I'm not able to manage them. So how did you manage college and gate together?
the main benefit comes from that like you start preparing from third year only. Like don't keep pushing it forward. Like don't go to like the final year and then start preparing for gate exam. That's the reason that third year comes into role. And attempting first time in third year only is very beneficial, because you almost realize 60 to 70% of your mistakes which you have made in the first attempt only, and consider that a serious attempt. And also college is that is really hectic. You have really hectic schedules, regular tests and exams. Like yes, that is one part which is very difficult in managing. But somehow if you like, what I used to do is, for example, when there are college few subjects like heat transfer, or for example any production subjects, or like let it be theory of machines or even vibrations, those helped me a lot, by studying it under your guidance and Rajiv sir. So these are the subjects, but there are also other subjects like electives and other subjects which are not very relevant to GATE. So
Gate,
at that
yes.
time, what I used to do is just before 1 or 2 weeks, I used to glance through it. And even at that time, summary notes is very key at that time, because even though when you're writing college exams, like you should try to keep you should try to maintain a schedule such that you revise regularly. Revision is the most important thing, and without revision, because people they don't try to revise because these there are many obstacles, these problems can occur. That's what I feel.
Yes, basically, you should not accumulate a lot of work. You should keep doing a little bit, little bit, little bit, so that a lot of work doesn't go into pending.
Yes.
And that's how. So again, everybody listening to this must make sure that look, Webo is a live example that GATE with a double-digit rank can be cracked along with the college. And what's in meanwhile in these semesters, what's the CGPA that you are maintaining in college?
Right now, my CGPA is 9.23, but I know it will go down because of GATE.
No matter how whatever by whatever amount it might go down, not come down by 9, I know. So this is again something that I must appreciate. uh, Cracking GATE with flying colors, with under 100 rank, 72 double digit rank, and managing 9.23 CGPA all the way in semesters in colleges. That means, that shows how dedicated you have been for your studies. That's really commendable, Webo. You deserve every inch of appreciation. So, what are your future plans? Like, do you want to go to higher studies or PSU
uh,
things?
Higher studies. I got inspired from you only to do higher studies.
Oh, that's great. So, higher studies and then?
And then maybe like I want to do higher studies, then afterwards, if I get if I like I want to go into more of research work and then come into teaching field.
Wow, this is something that is really making me happy. India at current stage needs a lot of inspiring and dynamic teachers, and I'm pretty sure you would be one, because the kind of passion that you have for a study, it shows, it reflects, and my best wishes are there with you. Go to the research field and make something good for, do something good for society and do something good for country. And maybe tomorrow I'll see you teaching in some NIT or IITs, and I'll feel proud. Of course, I'll say that, look, he's my student, and wow, I'm right now I'm getting goosebumps because I know that you will be able to do. I can see that potential. So that's great to know, Weber. Once again, uh, I congratulate you. I congratulate your parents for shaping up such a bright child and such a bright son. May you keep shining always. May you be the light for others. Any other thing that you might want to add?
uh, Nothing, yeah, like those who are preparing for upcoming years, like they need not worry on how, like most of the people I saw in groups, they're worried about the toughness of the paper. I think like more than worrying about it, just try to keep focusing on your studies. Most importantly, what GATE has taught us is about the fundamental concepts and the problem solving skills and handling the pressure. Like fundamental concepts and problem solving skills makes up 50%. Handling the pressure at the exam is another completely 50%. So that is very essential. Like even sir said, like you used to say, sir, in quizzes and all, like most important, the how you handle the quizzes is very important rather than the like the preparation is also some important, but like how you handle it is the most key factor. So like that, try to focus on more execution, like how you solve the papers, and that anybody can do it after completing the syllabus, or like they can solve subject wise also. But yeah, certain plan has to be made while executing, because execution is very important right now, because there are like, even in this gate also, like some of the questions were doable, and also some of the questions like they were quite tricky. But if you find it initially, then that will cause a lot of problems. So like this time I had a set like where first 10 questions were of 2 marks only. Like after first 10 all were red only, like I didn't attempt any single question. So like basically you have to plan in such a way that you attempt the easy ones first. Like you build your own plan, like they should build their own plan according to their comforts.
Exactly. But you should have an exam temper that looking at the questions, you should be able to handle immediately. You should be able to build a strategy and you should be able to execute it. Because many a times I see students knowing every single concept and yet making a lot of blunders in exam because of the pressure that they cannot handle. So, Weber, thank you so very much for all these messages. I'm pretty sure that all the learners are going to get benefited from these guidelines and these suggestions. Uh, Again, best wishes for all your future endeavors, and
Thank you.
congratulations to you and your family. And keep shining.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Keep cracking.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.